what advice do you wish you had when you started that you could share with some new lawyers that are getting started here?
So I think the biggest advice is make sure you systemize your practice from early on, which I didn't do. So I had, I did this one day and this and repeated it. Once you have a good system like we have right now, well, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely better than it was.
Yeah.
Then you know that this is how we do our marriage cases. This is how we do our EB1s. This is how we answer the phone. This is how, especially now when we are home,
Hmm.
everybody's following the protocol, how we answer the phones, how we connect with the clients. So systems is key to making any practice scale, because you can have a practice and you can earn a good living, but if you don't systemize it, then there's no way you can grow it if you want to grow it
Yeah.
and get yourself out of the business. Because
Hmm.
for me, sometimes I just need to not be at the firm. I need to be at home. I need to be with my kids. I need to before COVID I used to travel a lot, which I enjoy. I
Hmm.
would never be able to do that if I didn't have a system and an office that runs without me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's really the biggest thing that I think I should have done from day one.
Another thing you mentioned earlier is you started really focus on H1B. So would you still go after a niche if you're starting like that and then grow to a fuller firm?
Well, the only reason why we grew to a fuller firm is because you know how immigration is. Immigration is not consistent. So, for example, if they decide to close H-1Bs now with the executive order, right?
Hmm.
Um, you want to be able to do other stuff. So I'll focus more on marriage cases and do more whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with immigration, it's kind of like um, you can be a niche if you have a very strong pipeline of those things, but we don't. But in this practice, we don't uh, predict that, right? We don't know how this market is going to evolve. So that's why it's good to be focused on one area of law, which is immigration.
Hmm.
And within immigration, try to choose one or two areas and and be good at those.
Yeah.
But as you grow, you can always add a few things within immigration just to make it, more effective.
Yeah, as soon as you say you're an immigration lawyer, even if you just do H1B, you'll get the naturalization calls. You
Exactly,
get the asylum
exactly.
calls if you want to pick that
And
up.
then you decide if you want to choose them or
Yeah.
refer them out to somebody else.